Hello. Hello. Okay. So, it's me, Sid. Today actually is not Wednesday, it's Thursday because, well, I kind of suck and completely forgot to make a video yesterday. But anyway, so this week's topic on transition addiction is your expectations or fears about starting testosterone, which is the hormone that they put you on if you're a female to male transgender and you want to physically transition to male. Obviously, testosterone is the male hormone, just in case you guys were curious, because I know not everyone who watches this is trans. But anywho, so I guess I'll start with some, expectations. I guess for me, I'm just going to go over some things that I would like to happen on T. Obviously, I guess I would like some facial hair. You know, I probably wouldn't go too overboard with it or anything. Might not even keep it, but I'd like to be able to grow it. I would also like more body hair, because I have, this is my arm. What hair? I don't want to be, super hairy or anything, but I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world. I would just want, minimally more hair than I have now. Excuse me, I have to burp. Ew. Anyway, another change I will be looking forward to on testosterone will be the fat redistribution, which is, my fat will not store in my hips and thighs and chest anymore. It'll probably all go to my stomach, which, I mean, you're gonna have a chubby stomach, maybe, but I would rather have that than thick thighs or hips. So, that's something I'm actually, in my case, looking forward to. Not everyone feels the same way about that, though. And, another thing I'm really looking forward to is having my voice drop, so that I don't, get called a female over drive-thrus or anything, or over the phone, stuff like that. I don't usually notice my voice a lot when I'm talking, because to me I sound like a guy, I guess, just because in my head that's what I am. Chloe just farted.
I'm sorry.
But anyway, yeah, but then, if I listen to myself in videos or recordings, or if I'm, reading out loud in class or something, I just notice that I sound really feminine, and it bothers me. Yeah, but most of the time I don't notice it unless, I go through a drive-thru and they're like, okay, thank you, ma'am. And I'm like, oh dear, that's a thing. So yeah, looking forward to voice lowering. I ideally wouldn't want, a super deep voice, but again, I'm not picky about it. Another thing I would be looking forward to is gaining muscle. I know, obviously, that tea isn't, magical. It's gonna make me gain muscle instantly or anything like that, but it will help me be able to put on muscle if I start working out. So, that's a thing I'm gonna do when I start tea. Maybe. I'm lazy. I think also it might just help with, muscle definition, even if you don't work out. Ooh, and I also want to get those, veiny man-looking hands. Where the veins just, pop out in your hands, and you look, yeah, okay. Also, I guess this kind of goes with fat redistribution, but I'm hoping that my chest will get a little bit smaller. That might happen, it might not. Also, if I were to work out, then probably help some too. But anyway, so moving on to fears about going on T. And yeah, I do have a lot of those. So, my number one biggest fear about starting T is it not working. Because a lot of times people don't know this, but you can go on T and have absolutely no changes. Straight up, just nothing happens to you. And if you go in to do T through informed consent, where you basically just sign a paper saying you understand the changes, and then they'll give it to you, if you read through that, apparently on there it says that T might not have any effect on you. And I think that's kind of scary. And I guess if that were to happen, I guess you're just screwed. There's no other way to transition, there's no other way to do T without testosterone. That doesn't really make any sense. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, so it can just, like, literally do nothing to your body. And that's kind of scary. Another just general vague fear is that I'm gonna go on T and get really ugly. Now, I know that's really, like, superficial of me to say that, but, like, it's always gonna be in the back of your mind that you're just gonna go on T and then just, like, turn ugly. Maybe that's just me, but it's a fear. Another thing is, like, acne. Like, I don't have acne. I mean, I get it occasionally. I had a really big one on my forehead, but it's gone. I've never really had bad acne, and it wouldn't be the end of the world if I were to have it, but I'm not looking forward to it, definitely not. Another physical change I'm afraid of is hair loss. My hair is pretty thin and sad right now as it is, and if my hair were to start falling out, oh boy, I'd be very upset about it. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be the end of the world to be bald, but I care a lot about my hair, so I wouldn't be too happy with that at all. Like, that's one of my big fears, is that I'm gonna go on T and then be bald by the time I'm 20 or 30, or, you know, some age in there. I just really don't want to lose my hair, but, you know, male pattern baldness is a thing. It will happen eventually, which eventually is fine, just not soon, please. Another fear that a lot of people are looking forward to, as Trevor mentioned in his video, bottom growth. That concept terrifies me. I think it's kind of weird. I mean, obviously it's weird. A bunch of foreign stuff is happening to your body and changes and stuff. I don't know what to do with that. Excuse me. I'm not going to talk about this too long because it's weird, but I am scared of that. I am afraid. I fear the bottom growth. Another fear is that I'm going to go on T and hate all of the changes. Like, absolutely hate them. And just not be satisfied with them whatsoever. I don't really know how else to say that other than I'm afraid I'm going to hate everything after I start T. And also another fear is that I'm not going to feel manly enough or still not pass or whatever and feel like T didn't do what I wanted it to do. Another fear is just in general not being able to start T at all, whether it's due to not being able to pay for it or complications with the medication that I'm on and they're saying, you know, you can't take this medication or whatever. Like, you can't start this hormone. But anyway, so I guess that about sums it up, and my camera's about to run out of space, so I'm gonna end this now. Please enjoy these 8 minutes of me rambling on nothing. Goodbye.